ketamine queen, pled guilty to selling Matthew Perry the drugs that ultimately ended his life. Prosecutors say the 42-year-old dual citizen of the U.S. and U.K. was a prolific drug dealer in L.A. She's the fifth and final defendant in the case of the Friends actor's overdose death. She now faces up to 65 years in prison.
What's up, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Y'all hear what it is. The ketamine queen cops out in court, takes the plea. Matthew Perry's family is there. First time they've been at the proceedings. Hadn't showed up to any court dates prior to this. And the ketamine queen, as you heard, makes the fifth of 5 co-defendants to all cop out and take pleas. Now, the ketamine queen took 5 pleas, like pled guilty to 5 separate counts, as a cop-out at deal in a sense, but still, as once again you heard in the clip, faces 65 years. But they're saying prosecutors are going to ask for less. I don't know if that's slightly less. I don't know what's going to happen. Comment what you think she'll get sentencing wise. 20, 40, what? I don't know. Let's talk about it. This case kind of was surprisingly went through the news process cycle of the news story kind of quietly, as the headlines when this initially happened were massive coverage, but at the end of the day, things quieted down. But I think once the sentencing date happens, it'll heat back up. The attorney, this Garagos guy that represents the ketamine queen, also represented Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, many famous people. He was making an argument that, like, hey, why is the ketamine queen locked up, but other co-defendants were able to get out on bail? Why is she being treated differently? And for one, other ones copped out and cooperated against her as part of their deal. They'll probably get no more than 15 years, any of them, I believe. But at the end of the day, we know the war on drugs is bullish. It never stops. This is different, though. This ain't cartels. This is the other kind of cartel, the big FARMA one, with prescription drugs. But what is different about the ketamine queen is this newer trend where this is someone who was running this racket, right? And people knew what she was doing, and she was all over social network on IG, flaunting her lifestyle and stuff. And it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, look at me, I'm a full-blown criminal out here hustling, taking other lives. As someone else died in 2019, this wasn't her first death, just more publicized because it was Matthew Perry. But like, it's just a weird thing where an illegal life is flaunted on the gram. It's crazy. But share all your thoughts. Sentencing date is December 10th. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it. This Coffee signing out.